Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? You're now tuned in to my Real Housewives of Atlanta recap. Guys, make sure you share this video wherever you like to share videos. And don't forget to check out my other channel, which is Samore Love TV, for hair reviews and also for my Love and Hip Hop Miami and New York recaps. There's not going to be no New York tomorrow because they're just not doing it, but it will be in Miami. So be on the lookout for that. All right, and shout out to Karan Roland and Anastasia. I believe it's Anastasia. I hope so. Anastasia Lucas. Thank you for watching my reviews and also commenting, you guys. All right, so let's get right on into this recap. So this one was a little bit interesting, right? So Sharee and Kim, they were supposed to be meeting up with Nene, or so they thought. They went for like a lunch thing, they were sitting down, kikiing or whatever. And then they invited Nene, but she didn't show up. So they like, yo, like, what's good? So Kim ends up going and calling her. And she's just like, oh, you ain't get the memo? Like, there's some elephants that need to be cleared and addressed and with both of y'all, and I'm not coming through unless they addressed. And that's just it, because we're not cool right now. That's pretty much what she said without saying that, So, yeah, they pretty much, she didn't come through. And that's just the way it was. Of course, they was a little pissed about it because they was waiting there for a minute and she never ended up coming through. Cynthia's new boo, he's about to go to Brazil where legal prostitution is what it is. Okay, that's where you go for it. I mean, and I've heard this before. I've also read it in articles that a lot of married men and black men and all kind of men, I mean men of different nationalities, they will go to Brazil or Dominican Republic and they will get what they get, give a little of that good American money because the value is higher over there, and get what they get, and then no one ever knows because they're not around, you know what I mean? They just go back home with their diseases like nothing ever happened. So Cynthia, her boo thing, he's telling her he about to go there, and that was the first thing that came to Kenya's mind. She's like, girl, better watch yourself because he about to go where prostitution is illegal. She's trying to give her a little tea real quick, let her know what was about to come back. Like, you better go get your shots when he come back if you about to be doing something with him. Or make him get his shots or, get tested. You know what I mean? She's trying to let her know you acting like a little schoolgirl right now and you need to man up and grow up, okay? Because you're 50 years old. You're not 20. You're not a teenager. Chill out, okay? Grow up. Sharee, she has a chat with her prison boo, and then there was a moment where they showed her and her son. She asked him about his dating life, and he was just like, maybe I should ask you about yours. And then it was like utter and complete silence. It was just like so weird. But either way, she's down for her man. She believes that he's innocent. She believes that, he will get whatever the word is for no longer having charges, and he about to be out and with her soon. He not coming up in the mansion right away though. He gotta wait a little while and prove himself a little bit, but I'm pretty sure because nobody's gonna be inside of it, she gonna have him come in sooner than we think. I bet you he gonna be moving his bags right along inside there because she's gonna be all alone and she's gonna want some company. Even if he don't like have everything up in there right away, he gonna have his little knapsack, okay? He gonna have a little bag. He gonna have a little toothbrush in there. He may not get the keys right away, but he gonna have stuff in there. I bet you. Just watch and see, and you're gonna say Samore told you guys. All right, so now Nene, she has this little like energy healer that she wants the girls to see. She wants to clear out everything in what's called the elephant room. So she has like all of them come through. And the energy healer, her name was Nyambella, I think, and she was a little bit different because, I mean, she was ready to get their demons out and everything. She's supposed to have good energy, and it was crazy because with Nene, she shook Nene's hand, and with who else? With Cynthia, she shook Cynthia's hand. But who was it that came in next? When Kandi came in, she was like, oh no, I don't shake hands. She gave her like a little, one of those little, I'm your friend, but I'm not really your friend, and I don't want you to touch my hands because you might be dirty, and I don't want you to give me your dirty energy, okay? One of those types of kisses from a distance, So I spotted that real quick. And plus, they did a little recap. They showed like how she said, oh, I don't touch hands, but yet she touched both of them hands. So obviously it was something that she wasn't liking, or maybe she forgot what she said. or she forgot she doesn't touch hands earlier, where she didn't want to do that. But she made all of them give up their phones. As soon as Kim came through, she was just like a ball of negative energy. Like she seems like the way she was acting, I mean, I don't know if it was just they was editing it to the parts where she was cursing and just doing the most, but to be honest, like she's one of those people that I don't like to be around. Like those people that complain about everything. You know, I see those people that's just like, oh my God, the sky is it's not sunny today. Oh my God, my bed has a wrinkle. Oh my God, like, oh my God, everything, like just complaining. I hate to be around those people. And I've been around those people before, and it's draining. Because I'm a person that I literally feed off of people's energy. Maybe it's a Pisces thing. Like, it's just, I get people's emotions very quickly. If they're feeling some type of way, even if they're trying their best not to show it, or if no one else notices it, I notice it. And it drains me. It brings me down. It just, I just feel it all. It's hard to explain. So I feel like Kim would be one of those people for me where I wouldn't be able to be around her for a very long amount of time. And it's like the lady, Nene Bella, she told her to put her phone away, you know, with everyone else. She was complaining about that. Oh no, I'll just disable it. I have 1,200 kids and they're all at home. And they're just looking at her like, your oldest kid is 20. She can watch the rest of them. And you have a husband. Like, what are you talking about? So it was just like constant. Then she's over here playing with Portia's hair and saying little things to Portia every time somebody speaks. And Kim, she was saying, like, she was arguing with the Nembella lady, telling her that she doesn't like the way that she's doing things and this cannot be positive energy. And she was like that that she's from a higher power, so she knows, end of story. And I'm just like, so and Nembella was just like, you get what you give. She was like, it's not about that, you know. Like, you could tell she was really getting like annoyed at the whole situation. And that's the kind of person like I am. And you don't want to, like, you know, be unprofessional, because at the end of the day, this is your business. This is how you make money, and people are going to judge you based off of this. So you don't want to like really go in on somebody. So it's like, you know what, let me take a step back real quick. Kenny was just like over it. She was like, you know, if this is what you're going to do for the whole duration that we're here, then why don't you just leave? Because I'm over all these little side chats and all the stuff that you're doing. And it just kind of like, it was just like really annoying. And it got to the point where the host, Nene Bella, was just like, can I give you a bath? Super awkward. Can I give you a bath? And she's like, say what now? Like, what? Everybody's like... She's like, and I've heard this before, you know, but not necessarily in this particular situation. Usually it's when you're dirty, when you have demons on you, things like that. They want to give you a bath to kind of cleanse you. So I feel like maybe her negative energy was so strong that she just kind of wanted to cleanse her of that and start fresh. But Kim was like, no, you can't get my permission to give me a bath. Like, nah. She was like, I will go into the bushes, go outside into the bushes, get some leaves, and give you a bath. She's like, no. Like, she was scared she was going to put a spell on her eyes. That's why she was like, no. Yo, that was hilarious. So yeah, it was just like really super awkward. So Nembella actually ended up leaving because she was just to the point where it was just, she was like, you know what, it's too much for me. I can't do this right now. I can't. I'm out. Like, she just literally walked away and just left them sitting there so that they can kind of hash things out. And then Kandi kind of took over, and Sharee tried to get Nene to speak up and say what exactly she felt that needed to be put out there when they was all on the phone with her. And she was just kind of like, oh no, like, all you guys in this room, I don't want this to be about me. All you guys in this room, you got to put your stuff, your elephants out there. And I was like, Nene, like, why are you like withdrawing your statement now? Because you did say that you had an issue with her. Now all of a sudden that y'all in the same room is nothing. Sharee's like, is it with Tyrone? Like, what's good? What's up? And she's just like, no, like, why would I have a problem with him? And I'm just like, Nene, what you doing? Like, you acting ass off right now. So then she ends up pulling Kim to the side to kind of talk to her, because she's like, you know, they've been friends the longest, but she feel like she's acting real funny, and she also doesn't like the way that she was carrying on at her house. And Kim came back with some, oh, I feel like Well, she said, she was like, I feel like you was acting funny at your house. Like, you're different. And she's like, what are you talking about? She was like, I feel like you were on drugs. Like, your eyes were, like, real wide. I feel like... And I'm like, were we watching the same episode? Like, girl, did you watch it back? Because at the end of the day, I was feeling like Kim was on some kind of drugs or some kind of liquor or something from the way that she was acting. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I was just, like, lost real quick. Like, how do you feel like... she's the one, when you're the one that was acting crazy, throwing glasses, like you was blowing things way out of proportion at someone else's house. Like you completely and utterly disrespected her house and now you're trying to put it on her in her own house. Like what? I don't know. Like I'm just so over this new Kim. Like Kim, I don't know if her little bit of money is getting to her or maybe, well, obviously she must not have too much money right now since her husband, he's not, I don't think he's in the league. I'm not really too sure because I don't keep up with her. I don't watch her show. But I think last time I heard he wasn't, and probably her son, you know, he has medical bills and things like that. And, you know, they have their medical bills for getting their faces done, her and her oldest daughter. So maybe all those things are starting to catch up and she needs to like stay on this show as well in order to kind of keep up with the Joneses and also keep up with all the expenses that she has. I mean, I don't know, but she's like doing the absolute most. And it's just like real annoying to me because, yeah, you've evolved, you changed, but you're being an asshole. Like there's a difference between being a better person, growing, showing that you've become someone else, not being the pushover, not getting beat up and not allowing people to pull off your wigs and things like that. Yeah, you don't want to be that person, but you also don't want to be the crap starter. You know, you don't want to be that person either. So that's where I think that she's kind of getting the lines mixed up and she's kind of like doing, like I said, doing the most. And it's just real annoying to me. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. I know somebody said that y'all just over her as well. So some of y'all right here with me. Anyways, that was pretty much the episode. I mean, it pretty much went nowhere, the whole little conversation that they was having. But that's my recap. I know we missed a few weeks. I was taking a little chill pill, you know, chill factor mode, little mini vacation. Next vacation I'm going to have is definitely going to be around my birthday, February 26th. Shout out to the Pisces. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. But they be having 1 million episodes for Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, it's probably going to be so going on. We'll see, though. But right now, y'all know I'm doing this show. I'm doing on Wednesdays. I'm thinking about catching up with Catfish. But I don't know. We're going to see. Because I know Catfish is real popular on my channel. So I might just do Catfish next week. Plus, I'm getting off of work earlier. So I'll probably be able to do both shows. Black Ink Crew and also that one. So maybe. We'll see. And on my other channel, like I said, I'm doing both Love and Hip Hops over there. And I think that's it for right now. Those are the shows we got popping right now. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I will see you in the next one. Laters.